Brenda has not only been involved, she's provided leadership for so many organizations, and obviously the Hendersonville Chamber of Commerce would be, I guess, first on the list, just because that was a tenure that meant so much to the city of Hendersonville. But then Leadership Middle Tennessee, or the Rotary Club, Shalom Zone, and this Community Life Bridge, they've done this transit for seniors that is so meaningful. But Brenda has been involved in so many instances as a fundraiser. That is an awful job, having had that job. She has stayed with it and made it work and been a star. I think it all comes back to service. And she has served in so many ways, so many places. When you look at the people who've been honored with Sage Awards, it is a notebook of incredible people, and I thought Brenda was the right fit. So I can go on and on, but the Chamber of Commerce and Leadership Middle Tennessee and the Rotary are just so much better organizations because Brenda Payne participated.
Leland is a true leader in the community. He loves to give back. He goes and does weather lessons. He'll say, those are some of my funnest things. He's like going to schools, going to nursing homes, because the people know him. And it's like, they will tell him, I've watched you. I remember the babies. And he will pull out wedding pictures. Well, let me show you, she got married. And he's just very down to earth. And the man that you see on TV is really the man that you meet. He loves weather. He will tell you it stems from having a weather center in his backyard when he was in middle school, which he will joke was just a rain gauge on a stick. But to be in a high-tech weather center now, if anyone has an interest in meteorology, he is the first one to want to mentor, to want to say, come on down, I can show you, give you a tour. Students shadow him all the time to see what is a day like in the life of a meteorologist, so he enjoys that. But Leland truly is a man of God, and I don't say that lightly. He is very in tune with the needs of people, and he considers what he does to be a blessing. This has always been something that he wanted to do, so to be able to do it and do it in a market like Nashville, he just feels is just a blessing, and he understands that to whom much is given, much is expected. He truly leads and mentors what he does, and he loves doing it.
Happy 40th birthday, AgeWell. You look fantastic, and thank you for making me one of your honorees this year.
Deb has been involved in a range of organizations and activities. She's been on the board and leader in Leadership Middle Tennessee. She's led the Leadership Nashville Alumni Association, the YWCA, the Girl Scouts of Middle Tennessee, many activities in her church. Deb's impact on the community, the region, the city, the counties within the region has been significant. One of the mottos that I have always used in describing her is Marian Wright Edelman's motto, "We are the people we've been waiting for." I think what drives Deb to serve is, number one, her sense of vision of how things can be in the future to improve upon how things are now. Not being negative about today, but simply saying we can even do better. Secondly is her energy. She brings to that vision a willingness to work hard, willingness to make calls, the kinds of things that need to get done. Thirdly, and it's something that we don't often talk about, is her sense of empathy. I think Deb really has an ability to kind of understand the other person or the other people that are involved in a task and relate her experiences to their experiences and try to bring them together. I nominated Deb for the Sage Awards because of the experience that I've had seeing her in action in the region, seeing her as she moved through her life, as opposed to withdrawing further. Deb engaged more. It's just, in my mind, not even a question that we should nominate Deb as a Sage Award winner, and I'm delighted that she is a Sage Award winner.
Rick's community service has been remarkable. Beyond being a teacher in the public school system and a librarian, he got into the research of our county's history, and that put him in touch with every nonprofit organization, from Franklin's Charge, to the Battle of Franklin Trust, to the Heritage Foundation of Williamson County, to the African American Heritage Society, to working on Tennessee's Bicentennial Commission and serving on the Tennessee Historic Commission, the Williamson County Historic Society, and then becoming our county historian. I nominated Rick for the Sage Award because of his love of our community, his servant leadership, his ability to come to the aid of any group. He does it without asking for recognition. He's just an incredible volunteer. As our county historian, he has preserved so many artifacts. He has preserved oral histories, and all of that he has passed down to future generations through the telling of the stories of Williamson County. He tells those through his books. He tells those through the historic markers that he's worked to preserve. He tells those through his appearances at community events and seminars. His ability and willingness to give his time to inspire and educate those of us in Franklin about our own roots has been critical to the betterment of Franklin.
Beyond Leadership Nashville, Jerry has been involved with the Children's Hospital, with the Community Foundation. She's well known for being a leader in the Junior League. You know, several other organizations like that when Jerry gets involved, it's not a letterhead role at all. She gets deeply involved. She and Ernie have gifted so much to Nashville that very few people are aware of. She supports organizations that they believe in with grace and humility and with serious impact. And she always credits others. For example, she would credit Nelson Andrews with the motto, "May I deal with honor, may I act with courage, and may I achieve humility." I had to ask permission to nominate Jerry for the Sage Award. When I called to ask if I could nominate her, she suggested another person who also needs to be honored, and we will. But it wasn't until I suggested to her that her being honored would introduce so many more people to AgeWell that got her to say yes. Jerry Williams' commitment to anything that she believes in goes so deep and so wide, and it's an honor to be her friend and a mentee of Jerry's, because when she really believes in something, you can feel it.